Now, like many of you, I trust Elon Musk about as far as I can throw him, and this don't change it, but apparently he is planning to drop Dr. Fauci in the shit. This he announced rather cryptically over a few hours yesterday, and even replied to some woke Wangstein astronaut who took issue with one of his tweets. That we'll actually deal with in a moment. First though, it all started with a post that I'm sure no one knew what the hell he was on about, because I know I didn't, and I actually like Lord of the Rings. Here he tweeted, Twitter was Wormtongue to the world. Now, for those who don't know, Wormtongue is a nickname given to one of the antagonist puppets who controls the king in the second Lord of the Rings book. He is a lying, scheming snake in the service of evil, so suits most politicians to a T. Now, that comment there, I'm sure had people wondering what he meant, but that was soon revealed when he first posted things are about to get spicy, and then he dropped this meme here. Now, for those who don't know, this is a still from the Lord of the Rings that has Fauci and Joe Biden's face photoshopped into it with just "one more lockdown, my king" captioned, obviously insinuating that Fauci kept pushing lockdowns to old senile Joe. This in itself means very little and is not really news to us, but someone asked Musk a question about it, which he actually answered. Here they wrote, "When will we get the Twitter files on COVID? The info on the suspension of the many doctors and scientists who was involved, suppression of what turned out to be factual information." This is obviously a great question, and the answer could mean we get some juicy info, though I wouldn't bet your life on it. Musk though did reply by saying, "Oh, it's coming, big time." Now this I hope is true, because if we can expose Fauci's bullshit, we can hopefully expose our own government's collusion with Twitter, to bullshit the public like they did. We know for a fact that the British government was up to shenanigans, but I really want to see the actual details of it. So hopefully some big British accounts on Twitter will get Elon Musk's attention and actually ask them for them. But let's get back to his Twitter posting, because he wasn't finished there. No, after that he dropped a tweet which really pissed people off, as we will see. Here he simply tweeted, "My pronouns are prosecute and Fauci." Yep, he actually tweeted that, and I've got to say, it's something I would agree with. In fact, I'd say prosecute all involved, but this tweet really rolled up a few idiots. Now, naturally, the Democrats are coming to Fauci's defense, but funniest of all was this astronaut tit Scott Kelly. As I said earlier, he decided that Fauci was beyond criticism and moaned about Elon Musk mocking the idiots who use pronouns. Here he wrote, "Elon, please don't mock and promote hate towards an already marginalised and at risk of violence members of the LGBT community. They are real people with real feelings. Furthermore, Dr. Fauci's a dedicated public servant whose sole motivation was saving lives."
I'm sorry, I'm allergic to bullshit.
Well, with gain-of-function research, it could be safe to say his goal wasn't saving lives, because that's bloody dangerous, but talk about a load of drivel or what? First off, bollocks to people's pronouns or their fifis. How he doesn't realise saying that makes him look like an idiot to 95% of people is beyond me, but the last bit is just incredible. I mean, imagine sitting there arguing with Elon Musk about what Fauci might have actually done when he's literally has the back-channel communications relating to what they've all been up to. This, I guess, is why Elon Musk replied with this. He said, "I strongly disagree. Forcing your pronouns upon others when they didn't ask and implicitly ostracising those who don't is neither good nor kind to anyone. As for Fauci, he lied to Congress and funded gain-of-function research that killed millions of people. Not awesome in my opinion." Now, screw the pronoun bit, we've already discussed why that's dumb, and telling you lot is preaching to the choir, but what he said about Fauci is juicy and could well get interesting. I mean, he didn't exactly mince his words, did he? He said he lied to Congress and funded gain-of-function research that killed millions of people. Now, funnily enough, our woke astronaut Pillock here didn't bother responding to that, I guess because he realised he wasn't gonna win. But the fact that Elon Musk said it must mean that he's got evidence to back it up. He made a statement of fact there, as I'm sure you spotted, so could be sued if he can't prove it. He would know this, and so must have something there to back it up. This means it could well get really juicy, so I'll keep an eye on it, but I don't for a minute expect all the information to be released. What they do release, though, can often tell us a lot by what they've left out. Hancock's little book and the Isabel Oakeshock article that I covered yesterday is an example of that, so it's worth keeping an eye on even if I don't trust Musk.